Welcome to Fishing Barents, a game that um, I've had for a while, like many of my games. Um, this game obviously is about fishing in the Barents Sea, Barents Sea. Anyway, forget the pronunciation, I've butchered it. Moving on. You start off with that boat that's right in front of me. I do have, obviously I've played, the last time I played was obviously just doing a test just to see that how they've developed the game, because there's been quite a few updates since I last played, apparently on the 6th of the 3rd, the 28th of the 12th, 2018. So yeah, and so I done a test and apparently saved at the same time multiple times, but yeah, anyway, so we're going to start a new career, and we're going to call ourselves, well, obviously makes sense, right? And obviously I'm male, and we're not going to start with the tutorial because I think I've passed that part. I don't think I need that. But this game can be fun, can be slow, can be challenging, can be interesting, and we need to go options. We haven't got music on. Good. That's because it does get very loud soon. You'll find out. And that'll all do. Right. First things first, we need to dock, because we need to bait our lines, and we have 20,000 coronas to spend, and the fish prices are all here. 1 second while I just do that. So ideally this is what we want to do at some point. Crab fishing, why not? Look at the price, definite good money. Cod is a good one. Mackerel, can you go mackerel fishing? Apparently you can. Is a good one. Pollock and redfish, but we're going with probably redfish. And if we click the line and click over here, we can see the different species of fish and what that bait will is used for. So this is predominantly used for redfish, but will has a chance of capturing other fish like all of the bait types. Do we want to go cod and get a chance of catching a few other things? Probably go cod. Actually, we'll go with these, and should we go with 3? Let's add another line, and we'll put this one for probably for cod. So we've got 2 redfish, 1 cod, and we'll see how that goes. We can't hire people for this particular ship, but we can do upgrades, which we can't at the moment for that one. We can't afford that. We can afford the radar though, which we will happily do. And we will head on out. There's a lot of fast travel in this game, and you can obviously buy better boats as you progress, and there is first person for those who are very into this, and I have crashed into that liner. Believe me, it doesn't move. No matter how big your boat is, that thing does not move. But the emphasis on the game: catch fish, sell them, make money, buy bigger boats, rinse, repeat, and hire crew to help with work loads. And I stopped driving. Oh, F to stop driving. Okay. So meaning that, are we going to crash into anything up here? No, we got plenty of room. So if the boat will carry on driving, we can go down here. Can't use the hammer, can't go to sleep, have a nice seat, and we can light the furnace. Perfect. Keep us warm. Maybe the boat will sink, we don't know. We'll leave it running though. Find out what happens. If the boat goes down, then we're screwed. So anyway, going by the map, we can go fishing and try and test ourselves on what we search for our own particular fish, because we can change this to be sonar, and we can base what we fish on what we see here, or we can go like cod, yeah, haddock, okay, pollock, not bad, and redfish, and we will be going over there. So we could set up a waypoint. And should we do redfish here? Maybe. I reckon we should. So I reckon we should do this and see what we can grab out of here, because we can get pollock, we can get some haddock, some cod. We ain't gonna obviously catch any crabs, so we'll do that, and we can fast travel. But in order to unlock new boats, you have to travel like in actual travel. So we'll drop our first line of. Let's just get the speed down a bit. We'll drop this line. And we'll hit the sonar, and obviously we're going to leave them to soak for quite a while, or that one anyway. Let's pick up some speed here, see what else we've got around, and as the season progresses, you will get different things, different seasons. Currently, haddock is on the market, and what we've got for gear, we haven't sold anything yet, and this is our boat, and we've done next progression for certificate is 6 kilometers. So yeah, let's drop the speed again. The only downside is that we'll drop that line. The only downside is when you switch screens, this changes back, and that is annoying. And the reason that we're going to drop all of our lines here is so we can pick them all up in one quick swift swoop, and go from there. Hopefully we will catch something. Now, we can't go, say, fast travel to here, because we need to explore it first, and that's where you actually going out there, and as you can see, there's a lot of lot of sea out there to cover, and when you consider the distance to there is 1.9 kilometers just from that stretch, that's a lot of a long way. Maybe we'll turn a little bit here, and unfortunately there's only two ways of passing time in this game. One is just keep sailing around, and the other is to go back to dock and sleep. And well, now speed bleed off and get ready to drop the next line. I know there's nothing coming up on the sonar, but we're not too worried about that. But we got one fish. The more obviously the better, but we're going to drop these lines and then go back. No, we're not going to go back to get any more lines because we haven't got the money. We're going to go back and sleep because that's only been soaking for 40 minutes. So we will do this, I think, and if any boats gain our way, our boat will automatically stop. And we'll sleep for how long have they been in soak now? 3 hours. We'll sleep for probably 6 hours, 7 hours, or skip that amount of time, then go back and see what we've not caught. Each one of those lines can hold up to 15 fish. So hopefully we filled our lines. Right, and we will dock. And skip. We don't want to skip 24 hours. We want to skip. Let's skip 7. Yeah. And go out there, see what's out there. Hopefully we get a good catch and we can make some decent money. And of course, the moment I start doing a video, I start coughing for no reason, you know. And I know some of you guys will be like, well, if you didn't smoke, you wouldn't be coughing. That is true, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Too close. Within 100 meters out fishing gear. Oh well, we will have to go to there then. And our gear is right there. Okay, let's get this show on the road then. And how long has it been in for? 11 hours. That isn't long enough, is it? Because that's still red. So we need to do some time wasting here. Let's see. I forgot how long you need to leave these soaking. Go back down there and then come back up. Is that going to be long enough? Apparently not. Let's do that then. So a good 18-hour soak, and now it's blue. I don't know if that's good, but okay. And is did we leave it running down there? Let's turn that off. and get ready to go and pick up our line and or lines and hope we got something good. Of course you have to gut the fish as well, but eventually you can have a crew doing things like that for you. But not on board this boat because it's a one-man operation on here, or one-person operation. Let's bleed off the speed now and crawl to this this first one and get ready to haul it in. Yes, here we go. Just some mini games that you have to do just to get this. They have changed some of the mini games, and the better the score, the more fish you catch. So ideally you want perfects, and it can be fun, it can be annoying, and you can miss, and you can apparently go too soon. But I don't mind this particular game. The one I don't like so much is, at least in the fishing area, is the gutting, because that can be really tedious at times, especially during high storms where the waves are throwing the boat around. So I don't tend to fish during those particular moments. I tend to skip the week or something. But we're coming to the end of the line, last two fish. Let's see if we can get two perfects. There we go. Perfect. And on the right we can see how full our boat is. Let's head to the next line. I don't know why our boat turns. I really don't. But whatever. And you can use binoculars in here so we can have a look around and see what we can see. Not much, but I do admit this is a game that I've enjoyed over the time. It's a game that you can come back to, just have a relaxing day. And I could have started from my other profile where I had, let's zoom out a bit because it's quite noisy, where I had a lot of money and could have bought virtually any of the boats, but figured let's go with a new game. Let's see what we can do. What was it, like 55 that we got last time? So if we can get 55 or higher, then percent, I mean, then we're doing well. Ooh. Should have made a drink before I started doing this. We've got what, 36% so far, so I think we can do it. Yeah, easily do it. as our boat is now making it more difficult to do this. I think under these circumstances you would not want to catch the fish, it'd be under the boat. We're nowhere near full. Right, where's our next line? Our boat had literally done a full swing. Yeah. I know, lazy, but the bigger boats I don't think actually move around so much, but this one, yeah. It can be fun. And normally you want to go off this boat and into a better one ASAP, but in my one game I did when I first started playing, I stayed with this boat for a very long time. Every line so far, the first one has been perfect. That's interesting. That fish doing a little dance on its way up. Not anymore. I won this one. That was way too soon. And there are additional things that you can buy to get bigger fish, like sticks to beat the fish with. We ain't doing so well on this one, are we? Last fish. At least we got 51. I mean, that's better than nothing, right? And we have nowhere near full. But now we gotta gut the fish. Here we go. Not bad. Okay. Perfect. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Back to dock we go. Apparently redfish are all over here now. Interesting. I better put my phone on charge, hadn't I? Because I'm going to need it later. Yeah, 428 coronas. So the pollock and the redfish are definitely where the money is. Cod. Again, cod done well, but yeah, pollock and redfish. So it looks like that's what we're going to be fishing for. Pollock and redfish. But we now got 20,000, just under 29,000. So we could upgrade the ship. We could even take a loan out if we wanted, but we're not going to do that. We could do a mission, 120 kilograms of haddock within 7 days, and we'll get that kind of money. Or we could, you know, insure our boat so that we get unlimited free towing and closet port to the closest port, closet ports. These unfortunately cost a lot of money, 500 hooks, but that one can do haddock, that one's better for haddock. So and obviously that one's for redfish, so we'll do one redfish, and we'll take a 4th line out so we can do an additional redfish. So we've got 2 redfish and 2 haddock, and no, so these boats here are already purchasable. We can carry 2,500 kilograms of fish. This one a bit more, but at the price of 100,000 coronas, or 595 coronas, and total quota 150,000, 110, and we have 110. So no, we do need some fuel. We don't need to repair our boat. Where's the... that's the one. Well, we ain't going to be buying any of these, are we? But as you can see, we can upgrade our equipment for fishing so that we can get bigger catches, and we can upgrade our gutting knife so that we can get better percentages on that, and also upgrade our optics so that we can see a lot further. But we don't need to worry about that. We got better things to spend our money on at the moment as we hit one of the tyres. Right. And this is basically Fish and Bounty. You collect, sell, upgrade or whatever, and this is all you're going to be doing. And we'll drop our pollock nets here, and we'll drop our red nets, lines rather, and then we'll drop redfish over there. Hopefully we will get better results. There. Yeah. Really? Have I got to go around you? Who would park there? I mean, really? Why park there? Again, why not? Right, let's get ready to drop our pollock nets. Baited with krill and baited with mackerel. What was our line for the wiki? No. Fish. That's the one bait. So krill. Krill is good for redfish, so the mackerel one is the one that we want to drop. Okay. So we'll drop you. good to know your lines. Clearly I don't. And we don't want to drop them too close together, but you can overfish an area and thus reduce the numbers greatly in there. Whether them numbers will come back the following season, I do not know. So that can happen. But we're not going to be doing that much fishing around here. We're going to obviously want to find new areas and fish those areas, but we're going to take advantage of the areas that are nearby first. Right, head over this way. We're going to do that, I think. And that will do. And get ready to drop our redfish over here. Put our sonar on. Drop the first line. And we'll drop the next line. That's plenty of gap between those. Should be anyway. Oh, you can't move. Okay, fine. Now we just gotta waste time again. No, we wanted that on, didn't we? Did we? And of course we're burning off fuel that we don't really want to be burning off, but hey ho. $14, 17 hours, 18 hours. Can we get any closer? We can. There, 22 hours. At least it stopped raining now. Oh, I see our lines right there. Perfect calm sea for today. Excellent. And you will get whales. You'll see their dorsal fins sticking up. When I first played this, I was like, what the hell, a shark? That's all we need. Leaning over the boat, trying to smack these fish with a stick, and there's a shark swimming around. Probably trying to eat your fish. But, no. I was kind of looking forward to the new Deadliest Catch game that was coming out, but I'm not so sure anymore. You know, it's an okay game from the looks of it, but a lot of the emphasis seems like it was fishing Barents Sea just rehashed as a Deadliest Catch with the focus on, or the emphasis being on crabs with much bigger boats. But oops, way too soon. That was naughty. We're not doing so well on this line, are we? And we only got 13, so it wasn't a very good haddock location, sadly. But this is what it is. At least we got something. But then the numbers could have started dropping off because we left it that little bit too long to come and get them. So there is that. No boat really. We did. Now our line's all the way over there. But I will play this off cam obviously, and occasionally I'll come back and do another video on it and show you the progression that we've made, because I can imagine this game very boring for people to watch over the course of time, because it is literally rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. There is no, the only thing that changes really is the weather and the times of the year that you can fish, and obviously you will hit your quota on certain fish, which affects what you can and can't fish. I know on my old save game I hit the quota on this boat. We got a boat going somewhere. Trying to distract me while I beat these fish. You like battered fish, right? Anyway, they affect the quota that you'll get. Not the quota that you get, the what you can fish and what you can't fish. And oops, way too soon again. And it can make it, you just buy another boat and go out in another boat. But if you decide that you want to stick with one particular boat, then what boat passed us? Probably a speedboat, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, look on the map. I don't know, but 21 hours. Mm, 22 hours. Well, we may have timed it just a little bit too late to go fishing or bring our lines in, but who cares? Trial and error, right? You learn by your mistakes. So you want to be heading back to your lines and gain there, so you've got at least get there within 18 hours of them being in soak. So you've got those few hours to play with where you can get from line to line. Good to know. When I first heard about fishing Barents Sea, I thought it was going to be like Deadliest Catch, where you could be at sea for months on end. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way, so that kind of disappointed me in that area. But maybe once we get a crab boat, that would be different, because we would be out a lot longer. And with different boats you can do different upgrades, so you can put cruisers on board, auto gutters and all that sort of stuff, so it becomes a lot easier to do your job. Wow, this This is a crap line. Let's hope the next one done better. What I'd like to do is have like 3 500 hook lines. That would definitely fill our boat, I think, or a couple of the 1000 lines, 1000 hooks. But this game runs on the Unreal Engine. When you get an update on this game, it can take a while to install that update because of the Unreal Engine. Unfortunately, a simple code change can mean a rather big update. Oops, we stopped way too soon. Are you shitting me? Come on, forward. Finally. Wow. This one was a better line. So we dropped the other one way too soon. The good thing with smaller lines means that you can focus more on different species, but ideally I want to be able to just focus on the one species. So we will be saving up for bigger lines, and you do get reimbursed money for the old lines that you sell back, so you get half of your money back on them. So we'd get rid of the 250 hooks and get much bigger lines. Could give us like what 20,000 back. Better than nothing. That would get us one 500 or a I think the 1000 is like 40, maybe 50 coronas. 1000 there is not, unfortunately. That was much better for redfish, much better there. But it is where they claim a lot of redfish are, so yeah. We definitely messed that one up. Still got a decent score on it though. So note to anybody, don't hire me to gut fish, because yeah, I'm brilliant at it. Where are we going? We're meant to be going that way, aren't we? Cannot cross land? No. Oh, because of that port. Yeah, okay, fine. Why do you have to go into port? Go away. And we can turn work lights on, searchlight, hit the horn, turn off interior lights on, our line info, storage, how long they've been in storage for, which is all good at the moment. We have no lines out there, but we've got 4. We've got no gear down, what the weather's going to be like, and calling for help. Anyway, haddock, really really bad. Pollock. And cod. And cod. We didn't catch any cod. And redfish. So not too shabby, but I was expecting more money than that, to be honest. But what we will do is 20,000 for one of them, yeah, and 40,000 for one of them. So we could sell all four of these and get 2 500s, which I think we will. We'll do. We'll leave it up here, not down there. So now we got 46,000, and now we can rebait these, and we'll go with redfish on them both. Or no, actually we'll do one mackerel. Yeah. Not mackerel, one pollock, because that one wasn't it. There. And we better refuel, hadn't we? Oops. Can't afford this. Ooh, okay. So we won't be messing around too much out there. Yes, I know, because the silly person decided to bring us closer into port than we needed to be. Right up against those tyres. At least with the bigger boats you've got the jet streams that you can push out, side thrusters, so you can push yourself away from the harbour. Don't get why the camera has to do that. It's one thing that is annoying. Right, off to the Pollock grounds again, but I think we'll go to there, and then we'll drop our line somewhere in there. Oh, of course it's raining. You know what I forgot? What was it for? It wasn't krill, it was mackerel. Yeah, okay, thought it was. I was going to drop the krill line here at first. 50 meters of hooks. Let's hope we catch something much better, as we've got whales just ahead of us. And now we want redfish, which are all the way over there. So we'll be dropping our line somewhere in here. What the hell? Our boat getting thrown away around a bit there. And different forms of fishing has different mini games. So like I think the line fishing requires a bit more precision. Yeah, that word. I can speak when I want to. Then line fishing. Line fishing is the easiest form of fishing. I'm not sure about cage fishing now. Like I said, I haven't dropped any pots, so I haven't been crab fishing. But what we'll do is we'll go and get those two lines in, sell them, and then we'll call it, I think, because I'm getting hungry and time is not going slow at all. It's nearly 12 o'clock now, and I need a coffee, and I think we've done more than enough fishing. Right, so map, how long have they been in so far? 7 hours. So we don't want to go 24 hours, so if we go 8, that'd be like 15 hours, and then a couple of hours to get out there. Yeah, I think that will work. Undock, let's get this show back on the road. Perfect timing. So it looks like anything from 18 hours upwards is the perfect window for catching fish. Right, here we go again. Round 3. A lot more fish to catch off this line now. Well, not really, but I was expecting a lot more fish to catch off this line. I was expecting at least 20 to 25 hooks, and we got 12. Compared to the 15 that we would have on average from the 250 hook lines. Oh well, just a bad day for us with this particular species. Maybe we should just do redfish and cod. At least then we get a better chance of catching multiple species with the cod. .49 pollock, 552 kilos. Hasn't even made a dent in our storage, obviously. Not good at all. I don't even know where our other line is. Oh, we don't have another one over here, do we? It's too... I'll wake up at some point. Do you wanna... Thank you. Go. We'll waste a bit of time. Apparently we'll waste a bit more time. There we go. Nope, okay. That's the closest we are going to get to them. So it's not 18 hours then, it's 19 hours. Okay. See how many hooks we filled on this line. And we'll upgrade our beating stick, I think, so that we can catch bigger fish, apparently. Nothing like a bit of night fishing, huh? When you can't see the fish. But we did get an extra 3 hooks filled, so I guess that's something, but definitely wasn't worth its money. Should have stuck with the small lines at this point. Just keep trying to fill our boat up then. Lovely. There, that will do. 64. Over half full. Lovely. We are definitely not going to try and sort the fish out in this weather. We'll get back to harbour before we do that. Much calmer. Yep, perfectly well, not gutted. You may as well just cut the head off and gone, there we go. Let's see how much money we don't make off these. Or we do make off them, but how much money we thought we would make is not going to be how much money we'll actually make, unfortunately. Right. Yeah, not good. Okay. First thing is we need to refuel our ship, repair the damage, and no, we do need to rebait these, but redfish is definitely the way that we're going for now. And then no, it's in here, isn't it? Inventory upgrades. How do we want to go? I think we'll go with this. No, not that one, that one. So we get 2% better, bigger fish, apparently. That 2% might be good, might not. We'll find out, but not today. Or at least not on cam. Maybe when I come back I might have a few more different bits of equipment here. You never know. But until next time, I'm going to have to end it here. So if you liked what you've seen, hit the thumbs up. Want to see more? Subscribe, hit the bell icon. I do occasionally odd games here and there, and farm sim and hunting are the predominant 2 video types that I'll put out, and of course occasionally Wreckfest. Or Wreckfest is more predominant than farming at the moment, but anyway, If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified as and when I put any videos out. And if I go live, which isn't very often now, but when I do, you can jump in and talk. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Take care. See ya.